Okay, everyone. Scrolling through TikTok and I brought a video up, okay, of said Muslim going into a fast food place and saying about pork. That let's just play the video, okay? Okay.
I don't eat pork. First of all, I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim, and you put a piece of pork on top of my meat. Yeah, I don't eat it. It's haram. It's haram. It's against my religion to even be around pork.
Okay, it's against my religion to be talking to someone not raising their voice. It's gonna be a minute. Y'all causing a scene.
Okay, that's fine.
He said it's against his religion.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. It's 2026.
Okay, everybody knows that there's no.
I'm gay.
Who cares?
That's a minority right there.
Who cares?
So what does that matter?
Who cares that you're gay? Why is your sexuality being brought up into this?
Why does it matter if I said Africa?
Why did you say Africa? Why did you say Africa? Why didn't you say they're just starving people? I'm causing. Why aren't you talking to your employee? Why aren't you talking to your employee?
I'm trying, but I can't with everybody doing all this.
Why aren't you talking to your employee? Why don't you tell her to go in the back then?
Stop, dude.
Stop
Look,
what?
all these girls are here. Now you got them recording.
Yeah, they should. They should, because they should know that when I said I don't eat meat, and there's pork on my meal, you telling me why can't you just pull it off? And then you're gonna say, oh, you just wasted a whole meal because it's starving people in Africa. Because she said that. She shouldn't have said nothing about Africa. What do you mean? I don't eat pork.
Okay. Now, the employees were in the wrong in the sense, if they put pork on it by telling him, why don't you just take it off? Okay. Well, the pork would still seem like it would be on the meat. But the part where the man said that it was against his religion. One second. So I Googled it. Is it against Muslim religion to even be around pork? No. It is not against the Muslim religion to simply be around pork. And there are no restrictions against walking past it, smelling it, or sitting at a table with someone who is eating it. Consuming pork is forbidden. Buying and selling or intentionally profiting from pork is. But as far as simply being around it, like the Muslim man said, no, it's not. Okay? So you're using your religion once again to try and defer or to control, okay? And like I said, no, they should not have said to you or anyone like you that just take it off. Maybe when you go in, you should be explicit in saying not to put the pork on because maybe you ordered something that came with pork. So it's both their fault, okay? And no, it's not against the religion just simply being around it. And should have the young woman brought in the fact that she was gay? Well, that was out of context. But I can understand in that sense too, where, but was it appropriate? No, it wasn't. Was the man telling the truth about being around pork against his religion? No, he wasn't. So they were both in the wrong. He was in the wrong for lying, but they say in their religion they don't lie. So really sit with that, please. Or not, because you'll just you'll just blow it off, right? Because that's what everybody's fighting over. People are saying about some places they stopped selling pork because of Muslims. Well, that's not right. People still eat pork. Just because you don't as a Muslim, it doesn't mean that everybody else has to stop eating it. They will stop eating it when they choose to stop eating it. And halal food You can't force it on people, but you will try. I understand what you're saying with regards to pork, because pork is very dirty. Okay? And I can see, because, it would be something that would also be instilled, because if you burn your deceased, then they smell like burning pork. I know from an experience I had with myself. I don't choose a religion, and I don't choose sides when it comes to religion. I don't choose sides, period. If you choose not to eat pork, or if it's your religion not to eat pork, you can't expect everybody else not to just because you don't. And you can't say that, oh, well, you don't lie when, man, you just lied to that woman and said that it is against your religion to be around pork when it is not. Understand, you'll say, well, some of the food is around it. Okay, I understand that. Then go to another restaurant. You want everybody to accommodate to you, but you do not want to accommodate to anybody else. Because you want to bring in a Sharia law. God says no. Because it's not about bringing in a Sharia law. It's about people making the choices for themselves, but you choose to try to make that choice for them. God doesn't make the choice for them, and nor does Allah, no matter how much you say. Because I've sat with Allah myself before. In spirit. Because one day I was going like this in my ear, and then all of a sudden it just went right in, and it held there. And I was like, who is this? Allah. So see, that's the thing. I don't just connect with like one aspect. You say it's only one God. But you say we are made in the image of God. We are all that form of God in one way or another, but you don't want to believe that, right? Because you want to go by your books, and that irritated you too fucking bad. Am I being rude? No. You can't, you want to enforce your God on other people, but you don't want those people to enforce their God onto you. And you believe that your God is the only God there is. Seriously, everyone. Sharia law wants to turn it into a one-world religion. Christianity wants it a one-world religion. And in all honesty, no religion is any better than the other, because they're all doing the same fucking thing. And they're saying in the name of God that they're doing it. So that actually makes you all wrong, whether you go by your Bible or not.